Hello chess lovers, Soren here, and in this video I want to share with you 3 chess miniatures which started with Sokolsky Opening. This is an uncommon opening, also known as the Orangutan or Polish opening, and out of the 20 possible first moves from white, the move b4 ranks 9th in popularity. The first game which I want to share with you was played between Vokac and Bazant in 1996. To white's b4, black answered with d5, bishop b2, knight d7, preparing e5, but white is taking under control that central square, knight f6, e3, g6, c4, d takes c4, bishop takes c4, bishop g7, which is already a terrible mistake and is losing on the spot. After white's next move, black capitulated. Can you find the winning move for white? Ready? In here, Vokac simply captured on f7 and forced a resignation. If you accept the bishop sacrifice, then the knight is also joining the attack and white is managing to exploit the weaknesses of the light squares, thus trapping black queen. Or if a move like, I don't know, king g8, then this time queen b3 is coming and black king is in a mating net. The second game which I want to share with you was played between Sokolsky and Krupski in 1960 in Vitebsk. To white's b4, black answered with d5, bishop b2, queen d6, preparing e5, a3, e5, knight f3, knight d7, e3, bishop e7, c4, c6, c takes d5, c takes d5, knight c3, and bishop f6, which is a terrible mistake. It was better to play a6, thus preventing any possible knight b5 jumps. But in our game we have bishop f6, which is allowing white knight to occupy this attacking square. Knight b5. Now if queen b6, then rook c1 can follow, and if bishop d8, then knight takes e5. This is actually a better continuation than the one which we see in our game. In our game, after knight b5, black played queen b8, which is a very passive square for the queen. Rook c1, threatening knight c7 check, and after bishop d8, white made a move and black resigned. Can you find white's next move? Ready? Actually, that's very simple. In here, Sokolsky simply captured on c8, thus forcing a resignation. Queen takes c8 steps into a royal fork, that's why after rook takes c8, black resigned. And the third chess miniature which I want to share with you is probably the most beautiful one in this list. The game was played between Chernyshev and Lesiak in Khabarovsk in 1969. To b4, black answered with e6, bishop b2, knight f6, a3, protecting the pawn, bishop e7, e3, black castled kingside, bishop d3. Now we have two nice bishops eyeballing on black's kingside. h6, well, there was no reason for playing h6 and making the kingside vulnerable. It was better to think about the development of the pieces. In our game we have h6, knight f3, b6 and g4. White is making a pawn sacrifice in order to open up the g file and proceed with the attack. Now, accepting the pawn sacrifice can be somewhat dangerous. That's why black proceeded with the development of his queenside bishop and g5. H takes g5. Right now the knight on f3 is pinned, but Chernyshev captured on g5, thus sacrificing the rook. Bishop takes h1 and bishop takes f6. The d1 h5 diagonal is open for the queen, and white has more than enough attacking pieces to finish up black king. By removing this defender already, white wants to play queen h5. If bishop takes f6, then queen h5 and black king is in a mating net. After bishop takes f6, black played g6, but it turns out that there is no way to stop white's aggression. With his next move, white forced a resignation. Can you find that sparkling move? Ready? Quite possibly a similar idea you have already seen many times on my channel, and that move is queen h5. On move 11 we see a queen sacrifice, which is allowing white to checkmate in one. Right now we have several direct mating threats, and if you accept the queen sacrifice, then this time bishop h7 checkmate can follow, That's why after this staggering Queen h5 move, black resigned. Well, this is it, dear chess lovers. I hope that you enjoyed these chess miniatures, and in the end want to share with you a chess puzzle where the task is to find the winning move for white. In this case, again, Sokolsky Opening was played, and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. The task is very easy, and I wish you good luck. In the end, here are more suggestions for you. Feel free to check them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.